Good morning children and welcome to the online session of English Grammar of Class 4. So in the last class we had started the new chapter, the sentence, and I have taught you till here. Okay, I taught you that what is a sentence. First of all, when we speak, read or write, we make use of sentences. And a sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. So, these are the features of a sentence. Points to remember. A sentence begins with a capital letter. It makes complete sense. It ends with full stop, question mark or an exclamation mark. In all these examples, the sentence is ending with full stop. But in some of the sentences, it can also end with a question mark or an exclamation mark. For example, if you write very simple sentence that ends with a question mark. Do you have any sentence in the mind? It is very simple sentence. What is your name? It ends with a question mark. So this is also a sentence because it starts with a capital letter. It has a question mark at the end and it makes a complete sense. It asks a question, what is your name? Next, think about a sentence that ends with exclamation mark. We can write it in this way. Oh, the man is no more. Okay, so here it doesn't end with an exclamation mark, but it starts with an exclamation mark and ends with a full stop. Can we think of any sentence that ends with an exclamation mark? So here it is. I won the match. I won the match. So it ends with an exclamation mark because this sentence shows some kind of excitement. Whenever someone wins, they speak such lines with an expression of excitement. So these types of sentences ends with exclamation mark and therefore it can be called a sentence because it starts with a capital letter, ends with an exclamation mark and it makes complete sense. Whoever is saying this, it means that he is very happy that he has won the match. Okay, so this example is enough for you because you should always remember that a sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense and it begins with capital letter and ends with full stop or exclamation mark or a question mark. Alright, so now let us read further. Read the following groups of words. To garden the went I. Does this group of words make any sense? No, because the words are not arranged in proper order. See how it is arranged. I is written at the end. Garden, it is jumbled, and it cannot say that it makes complete sense. So it is not a sentence. Next sentence, in the garden. See children, here in this example, the words are arranged properly. It makes some sense, but still the meaning is not conveyed. It does not make complete sense. So, the group of words in example 1 does not make sense. It does not make sense. But when we rearrange it, suppose children, if this is the sentence, to garden the went I, if we rearrange it properly like this. First we will write I, this I will come first, then went, to the garden. And then we will put a full stop at the end. Now it does make sense and complete sense because it starts with a capital letter and ends with full stop, and the meaning is complete, children. I went to the garden. Whoever is saying this means he had gone to a garden. Next one, second sentence. The group of words in example 2 make sense but not complete sense. In the garden. Now, if I want to make this sentence complete, how can we write it? How would we write it to make it complete? The children were playing in the garden. Now this sentence is complete because we have added some of the words in the beginning. The children were playing in the garden. The children were playing in the garden. Now it is complete. It makes sense because we know that this sentence means that some children were playing in the garden. It starts with a capital letter, ends with a full stop. See, these groups of words are not sentences since they do not make complete sense. Here when we read it, it does not make sense. But when we modified it, children, when we corrected it, it made sense. Here it was not making any sense. To garden the went I. But here when we wrote it in a proper order, it makes sense. I went to the garden. In the second sentence also, in the garden, it makes some sense but not complete sense. And when we added some of the words in the beginning, it made a complete sense. Now it became a proper sentence. The children were playing in the garden. So now we will move to the exercise, children. Exercise A. Put a tick mark against the groups of words that are sentences and put a cross mark against those that are not. So look at the sentences. In the drawing room. So this sentence is similar to this sentence. In the garden, in the drawing room. It does not make sense. I mean complete sense. So this sentence is not correct. It is incorrect. So we have to put a cross mark here. Next, to me the gave he book. Now this sentence is quite similar to this sentence, right? This example is similar to the example that we just read it here. So these words are not arranged properly, so this is also a wrong sentence. The mouse is eating cheese. Now this is complete, children, because it starts with a capital letter, ends with a full stop, and the meaning is complete. The mouse is eating cheese. Next, left the field. Now this sentence is also incomplete. So we will put a cross mark. Left the field. Who left the field? Why left the field? We don't know. So because this sentence has some sense but not complete sense. Next, the baby is laughing. Now this sentence is very much complete because we know that the baby is laughing. And it starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. And the meaning is very, very complete. The baby is laughing. Is Mita studying library? The is does not make sense, children. Is Mita studying library? The is. See, here also the words are jumbled, not arranged properly. So this is also a wrong sentence. Next, this pen belongs to Mahima. This sentence is complete. It sounds complete also because it conveys a proper meaning. This pen belongs to Mahima. Starts with a capital letter, ends with full stop, and the meaning is complete. The cat is running after the mouse. The meaning is fully complete. complete. We can understand the meaning of the sentence. The cat is running after the mouse. Starts with capital letter and ends with full stop. So now you understood which are the correct sentence and incorrect sentence, the difference between these two. Alright. So now we will move to next. Read this group of words that does not make sense. Example 1. Season favorite my is summer. See here children. Here also the words are not arranged in proper order. But when we write this group of words in another order, it makes sense. Summer is my favorite season. See, now they have rearranged the words and now it makes complete sense. I told you na, here also in this example, to garden the went I rearranged it. I went to the garden and it made complete sense. In the same way here also the words are rearranged and now it makes a complete sense. Example 2. School hour closed remains summer in. The words are jumbled, not arranged properly. So next, our school remains closed in summer. So here the words have been arranged properly. Our school remains closed in summer. It conveys a proper meaning that our school always remains closed during summer season. Okay. And now in the same way we have to do these exercises also. Exercise B. Rewrite the following groups of words as sentences. Begin each sentence with a capital letter and put a full stop at the end of the sentence. Now, all these sentences are not arranged in proper order. We have to arrange it properly, just like we read it here. Okay, these are the examples. In the same way we have to do this exercise also. Sun in rises the east the. How would it begin? Which word will come first? Capital T, the sun, because sun is a proper noun. The sun rises in the east. Okay, the sun rises in the east. A 7 their days are in week. Which word will come first? See children, whenever you write a sentence, please put a full stop at the end. If it requires a full stop, you have to put it. And always begin the sentence with capital letter. So, in the second sentence, which word will come first? There are 7 days in a week. And what we will put? Which punctuation mark we will put? Full stop. Upon time once there a king was. You read storybooks, na? So it always starts with once upon a time there was a king. And children, I have given these exercises in your assignments also. So you have to do it very carefully. Here I have given you 2 examples. The rest you have to do it on your own as your practice. And I will discuss it later. I will just read it once. You have to remember and you have to complete the whole exercise. Once upon a time there was a king. Once capital O and we will end the sentence with full stop. Meeta's sisters are Rita and. How will we write it? We can write Meeta and Rita are sisters. Full stop. Meeta and Rita. M and R always with capital letter because it is a proper noun. Next. Number 5. Love to go I to the library. So here I will come first. I love to go to the library. 6th number. Boys playing the Didi are in garden. The boys are playing in the garden. Next. others before the. So it will be I finish my homework before the others. I always in capital letter and the sentence will end with full stop. Tuesday on my birthday is. My birthday is on Tuesday. Okay, and it will finish with full stop. So children, till here you have to complete it in your copy. I have given you in your assignment. You have to do it very carefully. Exercise A and exercise B. Alright. So now we will move to the next part. See here what it is there. Value corner. A group of words makes a sentence and a group of students makes a class. So it is very interesting. A group of words. These are all group of words and it makes a sentence. And a group of students make a class. You students also in a group make a class. Na? In a class there are so many students are there. And these students make a class. A class cannot be of just one student. It will have n number of students. Do you think teamwork helps in making tasks easier? So this is something that you have to think upon. Alright? Do you think teamwork, whenever you work in a team, children, do you think it, it makes your task, it makes your work easy? It makes it easier? So we will discuss this in the next class. Alright? So that's all for today, and keep revising, keep learning and stay safe. Thank you.